Hey, Justin, it's great to talk to you. As a leader in the military, I find it challenging sometimes to help my service members know exactly what their next steps should be. As a leader, what are some of the things I can do to prepare myself to have those conversations?
That's a really good question. And I think it gets to a really important part about our financial readiness and the role that leaders play. And it's a very important role because they're the ones that really can help and identify service members that might need some assistance, that can help get them to resources as well. So what I would recommend, a couple things is first look at your own personal financial situation.
Yeah.
So, I'd recommend taking our financial well-being assessment, and that's on our FINRED website, big orange tab
that's a good one
at the top.
It is.
And a good way to get familiarized with that resource. And by taking it, you not only understand about how you're doing and where you're at financially, but it also allows you to be able to talk to your service members about taking the assessment as well, and to be able to share some stories. Because I think that one of the ways that leaders can really communicate with their service members and help connect with them is to just kind of share that we all aren't experts in personal finance, and that we all have our own mistakes along the way, and continue to work on this journey to improve.
So I've got a few of my own stories there for sure, Justin. So I really do oftentimes use those. I've used it with my own family to help them avoid pitfalls, and so using that with our service members is also pretty effective, you say.
I do, absolutely, because I think that just kind of helps disarm the situation so that leaders can just kind of share that everybody's on the same journey, and it's okay to make mistakes,
right.
And you can recover from mistakes, and so I would recommend that it help with leaders with those conversations. We have a resource called our Leader Conversation Cards.
Oh, right.
And you can find these cards on our FINRED website. And what they do is a couple things that they'll get some conversation starters, like ways to ask questions that are disarming. And so allow the service member, so you can share a story of yourself and then ask about the service member and what they're how they're handling the situation. It also provides resources as well. I would recommend that leaders get with their installation, military and family readiness center, understand the counselors, even meet with a counselor to just kind of find out what resources are available on the installation, as well as on the service website and other OSD websites like our own.
They've even got some stuff for free giveaways, and they'll come by the unit and they'll do a class for a small group or even the whole team.
Well, absolutely. I mean, because there's the first line supervisor, kind of your kneecap conversation.
Yeah.
Very important ones, but also, at all levels. So your commanders at commanders calls, and with your first sergeants, it's these other broader opportunities to let everybody know that this is just something that we're all focused on. And I'd like to just emphasize that when you're, looking at the resources from the personal counselors, that it's not just service members that are struggling, financially having challenges. Every service member, I think, could benefit from, this no-cost resource to have the financial counselors on, part of your team to help you meet your goals. So even if you feel like you're doing great, it's a good place to go for a second opinion, and even increase how well you do.
Yeah, absolutely. It is so important for us as leaders to help our service members achieve all of their goals, whatever they might be. I certainly help them with their physical fitness. I certainly help them with their military training, their technical and tactical proficiency. Why shouldn't I be helping them with their financial readiness as well? It's great that you've provided all these resources. What's the website that we go to again?
Sure, yeah. So for the financial well-being assessment and for the leader conversation cards, just go to the FINRED website.
Great. Thanks a lot, Justin.
Great, thank you.